Ignatius would really be amazed that this is happening. He would be wonderstruck. And only after I got into this work, I realized that Ignatius actually helped a depressed person to come out of depression by doing a dance, his Basque dance. So Ignatius was a good dancer.
Very good. वापस से हिलना है. Very good. अगर पीछे जा रहा है, ऊपर जा रहा है. Very good. अगर रुक सकते हैं.
I'm Prashant Olalekar, the director of Jeevan Vikas Sadan Retreat House, Banda, and the founder of Interplay India. Interplay, it's a spiritual practice that helps us to unlock our body wisdom. It's difficult to explain interplay, you actually have to experience it. It normally begins with a warm-up, and then you have a very simple exercise which is called walk, stop, run. And you are led through a variety of movements. So you have simple forms of movement, song, storytelling and stillness. This helps your body to move very spontaneously. It's all about improvising. Normally, our mind controls the body, and that's the way we've been brought up, that's the way we've been educated, that's what we've been taught even in religion. But here, once the body starts moving spontaneously, something happens in the mind and the spirit, and you experience a wonderful form of integration. So you don't know what your next move is going to be. You just allow your body to lead you. Interplay can be done by anyone who has a body. So it has been great fun just having interplay with all types of groups. So we've had small children, we've had cancer patients, we've had mentally ill, we've had people in the slums, we've had paraplegics, all types of people. So anyone who has a body can do interplay. There's a very deep body-to-body connection. And when we come body to body, then there's no difference of color, there's no difference of nationality, no difference of gender. There's a very close bond of interconnection. So interplay is all about play, childlike play, which is non-competitive, but it's very interplay. So you feel that interrelationship, that interconnectedness with each other and with the whole universe. And ever since I've been introduced to interplay, I felt a call to be a bridge between the United States and India. And I also find interplay a wonderful medium for peace. Normally we try to go to new places. We were looking out for places where we would normally not use interplay. So normally we think the paraplegics don't do much movement. Also interplay involves a lot of movement of the whole body. And here there are people who can't use their whole body. So that was a challenge for us. And that's why we chose this place. So most of them cannot move their bodies from the waist down. So some of them can move their hands and they can feed themselves. But some can move just one hand or even just a part of the hand. Some of them have had a stroke too. And initially we noticed that they were not moving at all. But then when we went closer to them and gave them some sort of interplay forms, they would start moving their hands and you could notice a huge difference. I noticed that in these type of people, if one part of the body is affected or handicapped, the mind paralyzes the whole body. So they tend not to move other parts of their body. And so interplay is great because it helps them to move the parts of the body that they can move. There was a man who was not moving at all, and I was wondering what happened to him, but I could see his eyes dancing. So I went closer to him and I started moving my hand in front of him. But then suddenly I noticed his hand slowly moving, and I increased the speed of my hand. So there's a form that is called lead and follow. So without using any words, I started moving my hand and he started following. And then I started following his movements. And after some time, we did not know who was leading and who was following. And it was really amazing. At one stage, I was wondering how fast he would be able to move. But he started tricking me, and he was moving much faster than me, and I was picking up his energy. and I could see the change taking place in his eyes, in his face, and in his whole body. So for me it was a deeply mystical experience. I experienced a flow of power and energy coming to me through him, and I'm sure he experienced the same. So it was really beautiful. It was a very touching experience for him and for me too. That was really awesome. So since he's experienced it in his body, this memory is stored in the body, and so I'm sure he'll be using that hand much more. He's discovered that he can use it, and I'm sure he'll also from time to time, since he loved that experience of touching the face, and he did it for himself, otherwise he would have been depending on me every time. So he realized how good it is to put your hand on your own face and touch yourself. So that is going to remain with him surely.